There we go. Hello. I think I'm getting my delivery right now, as a matter of fact. I knew it would happen. I knew as soon as I got started, I feel like the truck's here. Stand by a minute. Maybe not. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let me bring up this other window here. Hmm. There we go. Good evening. I'm just getting everything set up here, or trying to anyway. And I'm expecting a delivery of furniture, which I am almost 100% certain is going to show up in the middle of this whole thing. So I will try to get through here as quickly as I can. Well, maybe not if we hang out a little bit. Who knows? Let me bring up this dealie. Yeah. Let's see if I can put this into presentation mode. Maybe not. We'll just go from there. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to keep looking over because like I said, I'm expecting a delivery of furniture coming in, and I know it's going to happen while we're here. So, moving right along, welcome to Big Alpaca Comics. This is our Tuesday night stream where we're going to talk a little bit about what's coming out tomorrow. My apologies if anybody was in here listening or listening to me fret about trying to figure this thing out. I'm still learning the whole thing. I'm going to try not to say as many times. I've noticed I've said that a lot on the last one, so I'm working on it. So, without further ado, I'm going to move this over here so I can control it a little bit better. Will that work? Nope, it made it worse. I swear. I am so terrible at this. Let's try doing something a little bit different. There we go. Nope, there we don't go. I just can't get this window to work with me right now. Anyway, so we're going to look very quickly at, all right, you jerk, are not cooperating with me. I know what I need to do. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to move this window over here. There we are. Nope, that's not the winner. That's the winner. All right. So here we are. This is what is coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is New Comic Book Day, for those that don't know. Lots of cool stuff coming out tomorrow, primarily of which is the Ultimate Spider-Man. We have lots of variant covers are a part of this one. I'll show you my favorite one so far. My favorite one is this guy right here, showing Peter Parker and his family, Mary Jane, and their 2 kids. If anybody's been keeping up with the Ultimate Universe, what they relaunched this last summer. It's I don't know. It gets kind of convoluted, I guess. Reed Richards from the previous Ultimate Universe decided to go somewhere and try to create everything in his own image, and he basically went in and prevented anything that would have created any of the current heroes from happening. So you wind up with Peter Parker never becomes Spider-Man, Captain America never gets unfrozen from the ice to create like his own world. And now you have Tony Stark, who's a young kid, is trying to fix everything. And we're just now getting to see how that plays out in Spider-Man. I know there'll be more coming up. X-Men's coming up in a few months. All these Ultimate titles are going to come out one by one. So anyway, Ultimate Spider-Man. Tomorrow we have 9, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different variant covers. Those are just the regular ones. We've also got several of the 1 for 10 variants, which are not pictured here. And we have one for 25 variant that's on the shelf. You can check those out. You can see them on our webpage. They're posted up there. So very exciting stuff. Very cool. Can't wait for that to happen. I don't even know what that means. The chat is all 6 shades of messed up here. Let me see if I can get it to okay, there we go. It's back to normal. It didn't like being put on a smaller screen, I guess. We'll deal with it. Chat. All right, moving on. This is the big one. This is the headliner for tomorrow, but there are plenty of other new books that are pretty cool. Let's see. There I go doing the uhs again. I need to quit that. This one I have not read yet. There it is again. Wolverine. There's apparently a big deal coming out with Sabretooth right now. This is my favorite of the variant covers. This is a Clayton Crane cover. Notice he's got the Canadian flag draped around him. I kind of like that. I haven't read it yet, but they do say it is the most violent Wolverine story yet. So we'll see. There's apparently some violence in there. Follow that up with my favorite current ongoing title, Transformers. Transformers number 4 comes out, and oh boy, I did read this one. I read this one the moment I took it out of the box because I just can't help myself. If you read issue number 3, spoiler alert, Prime ripped his arm off to beat a Decepticon down, and in this issue, there's some pretty major payoff that comes from that event. So it's pretty awesome stuff. We've got our 2 issues, our 2 A cover and B cover, and we also have, I think we have a 1 for 10 left, and we'll still have the 1 for 25 in there. Again, you can see those by looking at our website with all our current stuff on it. Next up, this one I actually did read today, and it's I should have picked a different cover, but this one is just my favorite cover, Action Comics. You can see it there. It's a brand new storyline starting out with this issue concerning Bizarro. Anybody who knows that anything about Superman knows that he is vulnerable to magic. And since Bizarro is the opposite of Superman, I'm not sure why nobody figured this out before. Magic has the opposite effect, and by not hurting him, it actually makes him stronger. And so you get a magically empowered Bizarro appears in Metropolis and wreaks Bizarro havoc. And it was a very fun issue, very great start to this new storyline. I'm very much looking forward to seeing where it goes with it. I'm not giving any spoilers on any of this stuff. Finally, another one is X-Men. I picked my favorite cover for this one because we've got 4 or 5 different covers. We have Rise of the Powers of X. I was reading this during the summer with the fall of X and the sins of Sinister is how it started during the summer, and this seems to be tied into all of that. This seems to be bringing everything to a conclusion. So really cool stuff. We got on the shelves, available tomorrow. You can see it tonight on our website. It should already be posted. So good stuff. Looking at next week, some of the cool stuff coming out next week. Wonder Woman I believe it's number 5 comes out next week. I'm really enjoying the Wonder Woman storyline that Tom King is writing. The other big hit for me is going to be Cobra Commander. I think I've mentioned this. Anybody who comes in and asks about it, or even if you don't ask about it, I'll tell you how. Transformers, G.I. Joe, and G.I. Joe are now in this Energon universe. And it started out with Transformers. They basically started from zero. The Transformers arrive on Earth. They have no idea about anything. They don't know where they are. They don't know anything about the life on the planet. All they know is they wake up in their ship and they are all busted up. And there's Decepticons and Autobots all jumbled in there. There's pieces and parts everywhere. There's like one scene where like Prime accidentally steps on a deer and he feels bad. And then Starscream realizes how squishy humans are, and he just goes around squishing them whenever he gets a chance. So they get in a fight with the military, and Duke shows up and is involved in this. And basically, then it goes into Duke #1, where he's dealing with PTSD from his encounter with Starscream. The government's covering everything up, and he's trying to find some answers, but he's just getting stonewalled. He goes off on his own, and he finds some UFO group that tells him, hey, there's some weird stuff going on in this building. And he's like, well, I'm Duke. I'll go check it out. And he goes and breaks into this building and discovers Cobra. Cobra's not a thing yet, or nobody knows Cobra's a thing yet. And so Duke stumbles upon that whole deal. And now next week, we have Cobra Commander #1, which is going to be the next step in the Energon universe. And we have both A and B covers. We have the sketch cover coming in. We've got one for 10s. We got one for 25s. We've got some one for 50s. And we got a one for 100, but I think I might keep that one for myself because it's a John Boy cover, and I like getting John Boy covers autographed. God, I went off on a long tangent there. I'm sorry about that. Next up, Nightwing. I don't know anything about what's going on with Nightwing. I know there was some pirate issues before, but I just had to put this cover up because it's just a beautiful meme cover. Good stuff. And then more X-Men coming up next week. I believe this isn't Rise of the Powers of X. I can't remember the name of this one, but I did really enjoy this. The cover here is like an homage to the 90s Jim Lee X-Men cards. I still have like 2 or 3 sets of those sitting in my closet somewhere at home. Wonder if they're worth anything. Probably not. Anyway, yep, that's some of the highlights of this week and some of the stuff next week. And here's the thing: don't miss any of these. Come in, ask us about subscriptions. I don't want a promotion. Thank you. I appreciate it though. Come in, talk to us. We'll set up subscriptions so you don't miss anything. Friday evening shows are going to be pretty much about what's coming up, what's the deadline for ordering in order to make sure you get it. And so we'll be talking about that stuff on Friday. Finally, I want to talk a little bit about the D20 challenge. I apologize. I was supposed to talk about this last Friday ahead of our Saturday grand opening. Unfortunately, Friday evening, I was so dog tired that I didn't even realize I forgot to do the live stream until I was halfway home. And so it was just like, bummer. Anyway, the D20 challenge, for those that did not make it in this weekend and see it for themselves. We have this big old D20 die. And whenever you make a purchase, you can purchase a roll with the D20 for $5. You can purchase multiple rolls if you want. So you roll the die. If you roll up any between 1 to 10, that $5 that you just paid goes to store credit. So nobody's losing anything. It's not a gamble. If you know you're going to spend it here, what harm does it do to just put it in store credit anyway? If you roll 11 through 15, I have some of the Batman blind Batman figures, Batman blind bag figures. It's not blind Batman, but blind bag Batman figures. God, say that 4 times fast. And then I've also got some Batman foils. You can pick either or. If you roll a 16 through 20 in the top half, you get to pick a number. You get to pick a number between 1 and 30 because we have number between 1 and 30 with the exception of number 9. We have a bunch of sealed envelopes with this assortment of books that you can see here. There are some convention exclusives. There are some ratio variants. There's some foils in there. There's some dealer exclusives. There's some artist exclusives. I'd say the general range between the books in these envelopes is I was saying between 15 and 60. But Saturday we had somebody roll an 18 and they selected number 9 and they picked up this sweet Alex Ross NYCC Dark Phoenix X-Men 26. I looked it up on eBay after they walked out the door with it and realized that it had been selling on eBay for 75 bucks and was like, "Eeh." But anyway, my loss is your gain. Come on in, take the D20 challenge. If you can roll high enough, you can pick a number and grab one of these books, and we'll just keep playing and crossing them out until they're all gone. It's as simple as that. I still don't have my delivery yet. I swear, this guy takes all day. I don't know what to do. All right, so I appreciate that. That is the quick down and dirty show tonight. We've got a ton of new books up on the shelf. They're up on our website. If you haven't looked at our website, it is, I don't remember the full address off the top of my head. Oh, hang on. It is not that one. Hang on. I'm going to find it for you. So we do have BigAlpacaComics.com, and it can get you to our other site. Big Alpaca Comics is mainly where we sell slabs and autographs. But our main site for new books is stores.comichub.com/BigAlpacaComics. You go in there, you can see our entire inventory. It's updated in real time as things sell from the site. As things sell here in the store, it updates to the site. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna change the thing here so I can show you guys this. Let's see here. There we go. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Maybe I won't. If I can't find it. Oh well, I can't find it. It's up, but it's not working for me. So that is it. All right, cool. So this is our site at Comic Hub. Stores.comichub.com/BigAlpacaComics. You can look on here. You can see our new releases. This is everything that's coming out tomorrow. We've already updated the site with all the new stuff. Somebody has already bought the 1 for $25 on Action Comics. Sorry, everybody, but that has been purchased and is no more. But you can review and look at everything that's new on the shelf. Starting tomorrow, you can look at everything that is recent that we have in stock here, whatever you're looking for. And you can also look and see what we have on the docket for next week. The books coming out next week that some of us I've been talking about. Some of that's Avengers Twilight. Cable's going to be a good one. Let's see, we got some more World's Finest. That's an interesting Catwoman. There's Cobra Commander. Oh, and it's got to look inside. Let's see what it is. I don't know what it says. Let's look inside real quick. I don't want to spoil this for everybody, but damn. Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, Cobra Commander like killed everybody. Killed some dude out in the parking lot, and then drew a little Cobra thing in the snow. How cute. So that's Cobra Commander. Sneak peek of Cobra Commander coming out next week. Anyway, that's about all I got. That's our site. Please take a look. See if there's anything that interests you. Come on in. Take the D20 challenge. I think I'm about done here. Yeah. I can't think of anything else to say. If you're coming in late, I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be a little bit late, but I'm sure this is going to be posted so you can see it. You can review the stuff. And that's all for tonight. Hope to see everybody first thing, bright and early tomorrow morning. New comic book day. We are open at 8:30 to get your comic needs taken care of early in the day. Thank you much. We are out of here.